Hello and welcome to Heritage Week 2020, The Power of Us. My name is Avir Johnson and I am a ninth grader at Lansdowne High School. We are extremely excited about our fourth annual Heritage Week here at Lansdowne High School. We will use the activities this week to focus on how each of us play an important role in Lansdowne High School. Heritage Week is a time for every member of our staff and student body to reflect on what it means to be a part of the Eagle Nation. Part of our celebration also includes a community service project. For this year's project, our school will be making blankets to benefit Operation Smile. We have an exciting program for you here today. I have the pleasure of introducing LaRonde Liverpool. Mr. Liverpool is a proud 2016 Lansdowne High School graduate. After graduating from Lansdowne High School, Mr. Liverpool went on to Wake Forest University, where he was a student athlete and played football. He is here to share his inspirational story about overcoming adversity with us all. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Liverpool.
I appreciate you, Amir. Avir, that was big time. My name is LaRonde. A lot of people call me Day Day. Nickname I picked up in high school. Again, thank you, Dr. Askew, Miss Kish, everybody had a part of me that gave me this opportunity to come speak to y'all today. Just a little about me. Most of my life was spent in Virginia Beach. Military kid. Mom spent 20 years in the Navy. Came to Lansdowne in 2012, graduated 2016. I'm currently a communications major in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at Wake Forest University. I was a student athlete. I'm here on a football scholarship, thank God. Getting ready to graduate next spring. Very excited for that. This time really does fly. It feels like, yesterday I was just at the convention center, saying with my blue gown on, light blue shirt, navy blue tie, walking across the stage, getting my diploma. And here we are, 4 or 5 years later, getting ready to do the same thing over again, but this time's with the degree. This degree came with I feel like a lot of hard work. A lot of time put in, and I'm saying a lot of good people around me. So mom, dad, a bunch of people I met in high school that are still in my life today. I'm saying coaches, teachers. Like when I got that text from Miss Gish a couple weeks ago, basically giving me the opportunity to come talk today. Like I jumped on it because I'm saying Miss Gish is one of those teachers that I feel like I'm gonna remember, for the rest of my life, 20, 30. I had so much fun in her class. I remember that history class. Just glad, have this opportunity to come talk to y'all today. So when my time at the Lansdowne, I played football, ran track, played basketball. And my mentality going into all that was, well, with football especially, was that I wanted to be wanted it to be a little different than everybody that was around me. Example I heard before was if you're looking at a deck of cards, you see one side of your cards have your kings or queen, like what face, what value the card is. The other side will have some nice art on it. So imagine you're scrolling through your cards and you see, imagine all the cards are blue, and the one you want to be the one card that's different. Like if you're scrolling through a thing of cards, that's gonna get your attention is the card that has a different face than the rest of the cards. So that was always my goal, to stick out, be different, and take the measures to be different, whether that was, you know what I'm saying, taking a little extra time to watch film or go work out a little extra, saying with the trainer, or just anything I could do to be that extra, to do that extra, to get to where I wanted to be at, which is here now. I did. But my time here at Wake, I played all types of positions. I played tight end. I played defensive line, fullback. I did everything. I consider myself a versatile player. because I think the more versatile you are, this is something that you can carry, you know what I'm saying, not just in athletics, but anywhere else. The more versatile you are as a person, the more places you can be used and the more opportunities that you have. So that's something I felt like I did when in my time here that I could play. Um, but unfortunately in 2018, October 12th, 2018, I was involved in a car accident that cut my football career a little short. Not a little short, cut it off completely. But I'm saying, thank God I had, you know what I'm saying, a great group of friends around me. A lot of these people I met in high school. So my best friend, Eric Magwood, I met him my 10th grade year, his 11th grade year. What's that, 2015, 2014. And still to this day, like, you know what I'm saying, we speak almost every day. I'm saying when I was in the hospital after the accident, that first people I spoke to, like in person, he was at the hospital that next day, I believe. I'm saying they're helping me out, keeping me up, talking to me, making sure I was good. So just a lot of friends that you're meeting now in high school, they're definitely gonna have a huge effect on your life later on. Going back to the accident, I mean, it was honestly like the hardest point of my life, because that football was everything to me at that point. Again, this is why they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that was, at that point, that was everything. So if they take everything from you at that time, then you're gonna feel like you have nothing. But just trying to find yourself, trying to find myself afterwards, I think was the toughest part of going through what I went through. Saying I was in the hospital with my mom and dad 2 months straight, rehab facility, couldn't walk. Big thank you to Dr. Askew for allowing us to, we had an event at Lansdowne after, I'm not sure, I think it was December 2018. Basically a fundraiser for me. That meant a lot. I mean, obviously I couldn't be there. I wasn't on my feet yet, but that meant a lot to me. It was a fundraiser at Lansdowne that, wow, I'm trying not to get emotional here. I mean, I seen it on the news. My mom showed me on her phone. This is a Zumba event that they threw at the school for me. And I had no idea that, I'm saying, obviously I was cool with a lot of people at the school still. But I didn't know that I had that sort of I had that sort of love in the community from my old high school. Like that was huge. But biggest thing, coming back to my main point, biggest thing that I went through was trying to find myself after the accident, because I everything I invested in was into the sport of football. And keeping a good circle around you, I believe, is very important. You, like I said, Eric, my mom, dad, I had aunts and uncles flying in and visiting me. I had friends that, you know what I'm saying, I hadn't seen since graduation day from Lansdowne, you know, coming to see me, keeping my spirits up, keeping me going. There's nothing but love coming from that Lansdowne community. That, saying again, like a lot of people I hadn't spoken to in years, and here I am sitting in this rehab facility, and people are, you know what I'm saying, floating, coming in from everywhere, come see me. It was honestly, like, I think that was the turning point for me. I'm saying, seeing Coach Riemann come in, walk in the room, come see me, give me a hug, make sure I'm okay. Just some of the relationships I've built there. Like, at that point, I started to realize that those weren't 4-year, you know what I'm saying, relationships. These are lifelong relationships that I've built with these people in these 4 years. yeah, just the one thing I want y'all to take away from this is to keep solid people in your circle that are going, that have the same goals, that similar goals that you have. Saying like if you guys are both on this in the same direction, or you a group of people in the same direction, going in the same direction, so you have somebody that you can lean on if, you know what I'm saying, you feel yourself falling back. Again, I'm gonna come right back to Eric again, because that was my main guy in the whole ordeal. That's who I leaned on. I felt like the most. I'm saying he wanted to go to college and play football. I wanted to go to college and play football. You know what I'm saying? He wanted his degree. I wanted my degree. And he's at this point, he's at Middle Tennessee now. He's still playing. He's getting ready to get his master's. I'm ready to get my bachelor's. And we're, you know what I'm saying, he's still doing what he loves. Like, I'm still involved in football. Like, whenever I'm back home, I'm helping Coach Riemann out coaching. If I'm here, I'm helping out some of the younger guys when I can. But what you're saying, we both had similar goals that we are both achieving. And I remember there's times back in the day where he would call me, he'd be a little down about something going on with school or football. And, you know what I'm saying, I was able to help him out because I know what he's going through. Like, I know what, you know what I'm saying, I know what he's feeling at the time, because I've been through it. And there was times where I was down and I needed some, you know what I'm saying, some advice, some guidance in a certain situation. I knew he would be able to help me out because he's going through the exact same thing I'm going through. So it's always it's a plus to keep people in your corner that are goal oriented and have similar goals to what you have. That, like, again, like that was the when I needed a kick in the butt, he gave me that kick in the butt. When he needed that kick in the butt, like, I gave him that kick in the butt. So that's how we work. But yeah, it was a pleasure having the opportunity to come talk to you guys for Heritage Week. Thank you again to Dr. Askew, Ms. Gish, to coaches that hit me up. I don't know if they're in here listening, but big thank you to them. Again, I owe a lot to Lancetown. They, again, everything they prepared me for these 4 or 5 years that I've spent here at Wake Forest. Again, on the field, you know, Coach Riemann getting me ready for what I was going to experience here. Off the field, you have teachers like that I had, like Ms. Gish, that got me prepared for these papers and I'm saying just this college in general. But yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to come talk to you guys. And thank you. Don't wait. Don't wait. Whatever it is that you have to do, little or big, do not wait. Saying if there's a scholarship that's available to you, go ahead, write that little essay. Like, if there's some community service hours you can pick up somewhere, go do that. You know what I'm saying? If you have an assignment due for a class tomorrow, go do that now. Like, do not wait. Because time honestly flies. Like, I opened up the original, you know what I'm saying, speech with was like, it felt like yesterday that I was at the convention center grabbing my diploma, shaking hands. Like, and I promise you, it's gonna feel like you blink and you're in my shoes, saying, if this is what you know what I'm saying, this is the path that you want to take. But time flies. I know you hear that a lot, but it's true. It's so true. Life is quick. So get everything you can done now. Don't wait. Saying apply scholarship, do everything you can now. Another thing, be yourself. I know that you guys aren't in person, like, in, you know what I'm saying, at school. So, like, socially it's a little bit different, but saying whenever this hopefully this thing is over with soon, we get everything cleared up, everybody healthy. and return to normal, you know what I'm saying, in a classroom setting and, you know, regular school. Just be yourself. Like, you don't have to fit in with every you know, group, clique. Like, just be you, and good people are gonna, people that you need to have around you are gonna gravitate to you. Like, saying, like, I was a pretty goal oriented guy. I still am, and when I was in high school, and the people that I surrounded myself with were goal oriented people that wanted the same thing that I did, so that I wanted. So yeah, those are two things I think you can that'll help you out. I wish I knew my freshman year. Um, this is a saying that I heard from my coach, Coach Cohen, a couple years ago. He said, "It's not what you know, is who you know." So just making connections with people is very important to me. For anybody who's had who knows me knows that if, like, I like to talk to people. I like to you know what I'm saying, communicate with people, get to know people, shake hands, and I always try to leave a good initial impression. And that got me a spot up in Manhattan. I was supposed to be working, doing some commercial real estate up there with one of my old teammates. I met his dad while he was here. He graduated before me. Met his dad while he was here and shook his hand. You know what I'm saying? We had a little conversation, looked him in the eye the whole time, made sure, you know what I'm saying, he had my complete focus, my all my attention, excuse me. And 3 days later, Leo, my old teammate, he texts me and says, "Hey, like, my dad said that, you know, he enjoyed talking to you, and was asking if you were interested in doing commercial real estate." Commercial real estate, I have no idea. Like, I'm a communications major. I have no clue, you know what I'm saying, about the numbers, sales, none of that. Like, I know nothing. But here I am, like, getting a, you know what I'm saying, basically an internship offer up in Manhattan, to you know what I'm saying, to sell office space. So yeah, like, that's honestly what I'm planning on doing when I get out of here. Obviously with COVID, we don't know, like, what the future holds, but that's my plan. What advice can I give? Well, much love, Coach Williams. Again, wouldn't be here. That's one of the people, if I didn't mention his name earlier, that's one of the people that had a huge hand in me being where I'm at right now. But as far as facing adversity, again, this is another thing. I feel like, me personally, I needed, you know what I'm saying, when I reached up for help, like, I was able to get that help from somebody. Like, so don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. Like, I had I had counselors, like old counselors. I had, you know what I'm saying, my old coaches, I had teammates, like, I had a bunch of people around me that I could reach out to for help. So and I already explained what with me and Eric, that situation there. So just try to, you know what I'm saying, keep your head up, keep pushing whatever you're going through, and if you need to, we all human, like, we all go through things. And I'm saying, I'm not gonna say we all need help, but in me personally, help is welcome. Like, so don't be afraid to ask for some assistance if you're going through something, because saying 50 pounds is a lot easier to carry when two people are carrying it. It's 25-25. So, you know what I'm saying, three people, I don't even want to do the math right now, but you know what I'm trying to say, like, it's a lot easier to carry weight, to go through things when you're not going through it alone. So keep some people around you. I really appreciate the opportunity to come talk to everybody. Definitely a pleasure. Lansdowne's been huge in my development as a as a person, as a football player, in every aspect of my life. Saying it's something I can thank Lansdowne for. So I'm saying again, thank you for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure.